That fallout here in Hawaii could hit home for thousands of families who receive rental assistance from the federal government. They are on notice that help could suddenly end. KITV4's Paul Drews has tonight's top story.
Marin Tower is just one of the many public housing buildings owned by the city. A number of residents here received this letter about Section 8 funding, which says if automatic budget cuts take effect, their housing assistance may be terminated. A friend of Shauna Jan Allen received the letter. Now she worries about what will happen to the woman who just recently started receiving federal assistance.
She doesn't know where she's going to go. She kind of came as a shock to anyone that got one of those letters.
Uncertainty over what will happen with the federal budget is the reason the city sent out the letters to 3,500 families who receive help with their rent.
We're not quite sure what's going to come out of Washington, D.C. We're optimistic. We're hoping very hard that solutions come out of Washington, D.C.
But the city does know if cuts are made to the federal program, the clock would start ticking before vouchers disappear.
If we find out on March 1st, we'll get notice out within a few weeks, and that it would be May 1st before anyone would be without a voucher.
Section 8 vouchers pay for the portion of a rent greater than the 30% of the income of renters. But not all participants in the program got a warning letter. The state housing department expected these budget cuts and so reduced spending and vouchers ahead of time.
We staffed at that level, we issued vouchers at that level, and we continue to manage it as if we do not have that money. The money that we saved up because of that in the last 6 months, we'll pay for the following 6 months with a little bit of reserve that we have, so it should be okay then.
Ansafi expects the state to be able to handle a year of reduced funding without having to cut families from the program. But for those with city vouchers, they wait, worry, and wonder what will happen on Friday.
I check the rents all the time, and they're way up there. I mean, I just hope that people have friends and relatives that can take them in.
Now, according to the city, those who came into the Section 8 program last would be the first to go. They would then be put on the waiting list, a waiting list so long some families have been on it since 2006. Now, just how much money would families be out? The state says the average amount of assistance is just under $1,100 a month. Yunji, back to you.